An official reception ceremony is held for His Majesty the Sultan upon his arrival in Ankara by His Excellency the Turkish President. The Ministry of Energy and Minerals signs a concession agreement in concession area number 22D in North al-Sharqiyya Governorate. And the fish canning and value-added complex in the Special Economic Zone in Duqm CZ is inaugurated with a production capacity of over 100 million cans of tuna annually. Welcome to our news center. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said and His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, held an official talk session this evening at the presidential complex in the capital, Ankara. During the session, they discussed strengthening the historical friendship relations and various aspects of cooperation and investment to serve the interests of the two countries and achieve their common aspirations. Views were also exchanged on current issues of common interest in light of the political developments on the regional and international arenas. The session was attended from the Omani side by His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for Defence Affairs, His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of Royal Court, His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister, His Excellency Dr. Hamad bin Saeed Al Aufi, Head of the Private Office, His Excellency Abdus Salam bin Muhammad Al Murshidi, Chairman of the Oman Investment Authority, His Excellency Qais bin Muhammad Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, and His Excellency Ambassador Saif bin Rashid Al Jahwari, Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman to the Republic of Turkey. On the Turkish side, it was attended by His Excellency Hakan Fidan, Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Mehmet Shimsek, Minister of Treasury and Finance, His Excellency Yasser Guler, Minister of Defence, His Excellency Mehmet Fatih Kasir, Minister of Industry and Technology, His Excellency Umar Bolat, Minister of Economy and Trade, His Excellency Mehmet Hakim Gulu, Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey to the Sultanate of Oman. Fakhruddin Altun, Head of the Communications Department at the Turkish Presidency, and a number of Turkish officials. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said arrived at the Republic of Turkey this evening on a two-day state visit. His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, was at the forefront of those receiving and welcoming His Majesty the Sultan upon his arrival in Istanbul International Airport in Ankara, wishing His Majesty and his accompanying delegation a fruitful visit and a pleasant stay. A number of Turkish officials and members of the Embassy of the Sultanate of Oman in Ankara were also present to receive His Majesty the Sultan. An official reception ceremony was held for His Majesty the Sultan upon the arrival of the motorcade at the outskirts of the presidential complex. A group of horsemen advanced the main car to welcome His Majesty. After that, His Excellency the President accompanied His Majesty the Sultan to the podium of honor, where the Omani royal anthem and the Turkish anthem were played, and the artillery fired 21 rounds in salute to His Majesty the Sultan.
Onur kıtası, görüşünüz hazırdır majeste.
After that, His Majesty the Sultan, accompanied by His Excellency the Turkish President, inspected the Guard of Honor. After that, His Majesty the Sultan shook hands with the senior officials who received him from the Turkish side. Meanwhile, His Excellency the Turkish President shook hands with the members of the official delegation accompanying His Majesty the Sultan. Then a commemorative photo was also taken in front of the presidential complex building. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said left the country this morning heading to the friendly Republic of Turkey on a two-day state visit, during which he will meet with His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey. This visit comes in response to the kind invitation received by His Majesty the Sultan from His Excellency the Turkish President, and to enhance the good relations between the Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Turkey. During the visit, the two leaders will discuss supporting the bilateral cooperation between the two countries in all fields to serve the interests of the two friendly peoples. His Majesty the Sultan was seen off at the Royal Airport by His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers. His Highness Sayyid Bil Arab bin Haytham Al Saeed. His Excellency General Sultan bin Muhammad Al Na'mani, Minister of the Royal Office. His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Chairman of the State Council. His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al Ma'wali, Chairman of the Shura Council. His Excellency Sayyid Hamoud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior. His Excellency Sayyid Muhammad bin Sultan Al Busaidi, Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Judicial Council. His Excellency Nasr bin Hamoud Al Kindi, Secretary General of the Royal Court Affairs. Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed Al Shaybani, Minister of Education. His Excellency Sheikh Al Fadl bin Muhammad Al Harthi, Secretary General of the Council of Ministers. His Excellency Lieutenant General Hassan bin Muhsin Al Shariqi, Inspector General of Police and Customs. His Excellency Lieutenant General Saeed bin Ali Al-Hilali, Head of the Internal Security Services. His Excellency Dr. Muhammad bin Saeed Al-Ma'mari, Minister of Endowments and Religious Affairs. His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Sabti, Minister of Health. Major General Matar bin Salim Al-Blushi, Commander of the Royal Army of Oman. Air Vice Marshal Khamis bin Hamad Al-Ghafri, Commander of the Royal Air Force of Oman. Rear Admiral Saif bin Nasser Al-Rahbi, Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman, and Major General Musallam bin Muhammad Jaboob, Commander of the Sultan's Special Force. His Majesty the Sultan is accompanied on his visit by a high-level official delegation that includes His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for Defence Affairs. His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of Royal Court. His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister. His Excellency Dr. Hamid bin Saeed Al Aufi, Head of the Private Office. His Excellency Abdul Salam bin Muhammad Al Murshidi, Chairman of the Oman Investment Authority. His Excellency Qais bin Muhammad Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, and His Excellency Ambassador Saif bin Rashid Al Jahwari, Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman to the Republic of Turkey. Locally, the Ministry of Energy and Minerals signed a mining concession agreement with Taman Insil Ferrochrome. This agreement grants the company the right to explore and mine in concession area number 22D in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate. Here is a report. To achieve sustainable development and support the Sultanate of Oman's aspirations for a bright economic future, the Ministry of Energy and Minerals signed a mining concession agreement with Taman Insil Ferrochrome. This agreement grants the company the right to explore and mine in concession area number 22D in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate, which extends over an area of 790 square kilometers. The area is characterized by the presence of a series of ophiolite rocks with major mineral indicators including copper and chromium.
This agreement was signed with Taman Insil Ferrochrome, focusing on exploration toward mining on several commodities that are indicated in this region, which include chrome, copper, and maybe other minerals.
Furthermore, the agreement obligates the company to execute a comprehensive exploratory program during the first 2 years. This includes conducting topographic and geophysical surveys, employing remote sensing technologies, and preparing detailed geological maps for a significant portion of the area. The program also includes precise geochemical and physical analysis alongside an intensive drilling program that will reach up to 250 holes with an average depth of 35 meters per hole.
Plans are already in place, so we have already basically talked to all the different exploration companies. We have the offers in place. We plan basically to start very quickly. So we will not wait a few months. So the plan is to start already December, January with geological survey, with geophysics, and after that we will continue with drilling, trenching, and all other basically possibilities what we have in terms of exploration.
This agreement will contribute to enhancing local content and localizing industries related to the mining sector, as well as providing job opportunities for national talent, supporting small and medium enterprises, and stimulating the local value chain. The International Marine Products Company, CIMEC, celebrated the opening of the fish canning and value-added complex in the Special Economic Zone in Duqm CZ, marking the start of commercial operations of the factory that produces more than 100 million cans of tuna annually. The project seeks to provide job opportunities and contribute to the local economy. The opening ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Saoud bin Hamoud Al-Habsi, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources.
What we have seen today is a sizable investment to process fish. It's part of an integrated area that is marked for fish processing and food processing. So we have 7 factories already in Duqm, which complements other factories that are available in Raisut and in Salalah Free Zone. What we have added to this now is that we have designated an area for meat processing as well, because the location of Duqm, the 2 ports, Port of Duqm, the fishery port, are able now to invite investors from around the world, but also products from our seas and other seas to be processed in Duqm. And the specification of this particular project is at the highest standard. That's why we were able to obtain international certificates. We would like to make use of the FTA with the United States of America and our also GCC FTA with Singapore, so we could also reach out to American markets, Asian markets. But right now we concentrate, of course, as you know, into the area. The GCC is a big importer of tuna and sardine, and we feel with this addition we are able to go to the next step. We are also developing now the specifications for the new roads, for the quarantine, because we would like to make this as one of the biggest clusters for fish processing, food processing, which includes also meat and vegetables in the future.
We do take sustainability as an important fact when it comes to sourcing our raw materials from the sea as well as the production. The facility got one of the largest ETP facility to purify the water and reuse it again, especially for the water that used for thawing and cleaning the fish. We also going to have a contract with one of the local SMEs in order to have a solar power supply to the facility. It's going to supply around 15 to 20% of the solar power. We do have contracts for most of the SMEs when it comes to the logistics support, and also sourcing the ingredients for the product that we usually get it from the local market. Therefore, we do take into consideration the in-country value as an important fact or philosophy when it comes to our business model.
The Ministry of Economy organised a workshop in Muscat today on the development of sustainable governorates and cities, with the aim of expanding the participation of governorates in preparing the 11th 5-year development plan 2026 through 2030 and the 2nd executive plan for the Oman Vision 2040. The workshop discussed analysing the current status of the priority of developing governorates and sustainable cities from the perspective of the governorates, in addition to identifying the challenges they face within the priority of developing governorates and sustainable cities, and also appropriate solutions for them. The opening of the workshop was held under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Saeed bin Mohammed Al-Saqri, Minister of Economy and Chairman of the Supervisory Committee for the 11th 5-year plan. The Omani-Bahraini Friendship Association, in cooperation with the Embassy of the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Sultanate of Oman, held a celebration on the occasion of the glorious 54th National Day of the Sultanate of Oman. The celebration included various segments, including a documentary film about the historical relations between the two brotherly countries. Poets from the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Sultanate of Oman recited poems that reflect the bond, love and friendship that unites the two countries. The musical band also presented a show that included a number of national songs that reflect loyalty, belonging, pride and honor in the two brotherly countries. The ceremony was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Firas bin Fatih Al Saeed. The ceremony was attended by Their Highnesses, Excellencies and Highnesses representatives of ministries and institutions in the Sultanate of Oman and Their Excellencies, the ambassadors accredited to the Sultanate of Oman. The two Omani student societies in the cities of Bristol and Cardiff in the United Kingdom organised a celebration for the 54th Glorious National Day. The event included a variety of activities and segments on Omani culture, such as a corner showcasing traditional handicrafts and another corner dedicated to introducing visitors to Oman's key tourist attractions. The celebration also featured patriotic performances expressing love and allegiance for the homeland and His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq. Under the patronage of His Excellency Salim bin Muhammad Al Mahrouqi, Minister of Heritage and Tourism, the second edition of the Samail Festival began yesterday. The festival will feature a diverse array of activities aimed at boosting local tourism and the economy in the Wilaya of Samail. More details coming up in the following report by Saleh Al-Rahbi.
The skies of Samail lit up to mark the launch of the second edition of its festival, showcasing a vibrant mix of cultural, social and economic activities. Held at Bahjat Samail Park, the festival serves as the central hub for these events, which will run until December 13th. This year's festival promises an immersive experience that celebrates both heritage and innovation.
Samail second edition is the continuation of the first edition, which happened last 2 years, and there are about 14 activities, heritage, sports and economic activities will be held in Samail, Bahjat Samail Square for the families, and in Madain for the economic activities like innovation exhibition, and there's also a conference, economic conference. Plus, there is also sport activities, and there is Al-Fayha club, which is going to be happened also. And the aim of this festival to promote Samail economic and heritage, and to talk about what's Samail heritage for long years. You know, as you know, Samail is one of the oldest cities in Oman.
The festival acts as a key platform for supporting small and medium enterprises, local businesses and entrepreneurs. It provides a unique opportunity for showcasing a variety of products and innovations while fostering cultural, social and human connections.
Inspired by Oman's Vision 2040, Samail Festival edition introduced diverse events and activities that celebrates culture, innovation and community. Foxcode is proud to support the festival by providing a user-friendly app that enhance the visitor experience. The apps offer real-time events details, schedules and updates, showcasing how digital transformations connect communities and amplifies the culture engagement. Together we are making this festival more accessible and memorable for everyone.
The activities of the festival highlight Samail's tourist and heritage sites, promoting them as prime destinations for visitors from within Oman and abroad. In addition, by hosting economic and industrial activities aimed at entrepreneurs and innovators, the event is set to enhance the local business environment and open new doors for investors, contributing to the region's development and innovation.
The festival brings together culture, economy and entertainment to create a remarkable experience for the visitors, further establishing Samail as a vibrant hub for tourism and cultural celebration. Reporting from the Wilaya of Samail, this is Saleh Bakhalfan al-Rahbi, الداخلية Governorate.
Thank you, Saleh. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed and His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, holds an official talk session this evening at the presidential complex in the capital, Ankara. An official reception ceremony is held for His Majesty the Sultan upon his arrival in Ankara by His Excellency the Turkish President. The Ministry of Energy and Minerals signs a mining concession agreement in concession area number 22D in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate. And the fish canning and value-added complex in the Special Economic Zone in Duqm CZ is inaugurated with a production capacity of over 100 million cans of tuna annually. With that, we do come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, it is good night, stay safe, and have a lovely weekend.